Hello, my name is Matt Siriati, and this is my Week 9 SMART Goals presentation. So, to start off, this is my first SMART goal, and it is a short term one. It is also a personal goal of mine. I want to gain my orange belt in mixed martial arts through training at least 3 times a week by the end of February 2022. So, I have that short term kind of measurement there of getting my goal by the end of February 2022. I've recently started my mixed martial arts career. I'm a yellow belt right now. The next step is getting to that orange belt, and it has helped me kind of reduce my stress and be more confident in my everyday life. So it's a personal goal for me to achieve that. And here are my tactics and strategies to get to that. I spend over an hour each session with my trainer to kind of maximize my learning. Spend 15 minutes stretching after each session. I know that doesn't sound like a big deal, but I want to prevent injuries as much as possible. And I've had a lot of injuries in my time, and I've been told to stretch, and I don't do it, so it's important to do it. Also, I want to watch instructional videos on how to get better, go to an official competition to see, actually people practicing their craft in a real setting, and then video one of my own sessions each week so I can learn, and then just speak with classmates who've already received their orange belt on what I can do to get to that goal. And each of these tactics will help me, progress in my mixed martial arts career and get better at obtaining that orange belt. So my next short-term goal is a professional one, and it is to get an entry-level job in a progressive organization through networking with my connections by the end of 2021. I will use LinkedIn, Handshake, and Glassdoor job sites to find an appropriate position that fits my career goals. Right now, I'm just trying to find a job to kind of break into the business world. All of my previous experiences are internships, are part time jobs. I'm really looking for a full time job now because I'm 22 and I need to start making a lot of career choices. I want to apply to a minimum of 3 job postings per week, kind of get a professional recruiter to help me improve like my resume and help me, just look more professional. I want to meet with my undergraduate professors who can kind of help me get a job either in the sports world or business world, whatever it's going to be, just to start off. And then I want to start doing volunteer and charity work to, not only diversify my resume, but just kind of strengthen my values as well. I'm going to reach out to past employers, get letters of recommendation, and what I can do to improve. And then I just want to make a big list of job types to help kind of guide my search for job openings. I feel that if I'm able to find a list of things that I want to do, that will help me kind of pinpoint exactly what entry level position I want to start and how that can kind of guide my career going forward. So this is my third and final short-term goal, and it is another personal one. For the month of November, I will attempt to learn a new stress management technique each week to help reduce my anxiety. I wrote about this in the entirety of my paper, the plan that we've come up with. All my life, I've struggled with anxiety, and I really kind of want to tackle it on a short term and possibly something that could turn into a long term. But just for the month of November, I really want to work on, reducing my stress to help me in both the workplace and just in my everyday life. So I want to read 10 pages of a self-help book daily. I want to spend 10 minutes each day performing yoga exercises to kind of de-stress me. I want to reach out to a counselor or a therapist on some techniques that I can do to, kind of learn a new one each week, like I talked about, and just to see if they have any advice for me. And then spend, Sunday reflecting what either my successes or shortcomings were for that week so that I can do better going into the next one, kind of de-stress myself yet again. And then during that time, just make goals to, move forward on bettering my mental health. What can I do to shape that? And then also for the workplace, even though this is a personal one, taking it into the workplace, I want to meet with management for my job to discuss ways that I can kind of reduce stressful situations and how we can work together to make possibly some less stress-inducing situations for me so that I can be confident in my choices. So this is my first long-term goal, and it's a professional one. I will land my dream job of becoming a sports broadcaster for a professional sports organization by 2025. I will achieve this goal by building a portfolio of amateur work and future work and presenting it to top organizations. So ever since I started this journey in high school, I've been broadcasting kind of as a part-time gig, or just for no money at all. In high school, it was for no money, and now it's kind of blossomed into a part-time job. I found my passion is being in the sports media world. I talked about that in my plan as well. I'm not exactly sure that I can achieve this, but I am setting this goal so that it is a possibility for 2025. I want to work amateur sports broadcasts for, just experience, kind of getting myself out there. I've already started this broadcasting for Webster, and I want to continue it. I want to spend one night each month going over my past broadcasts and learning what I can do to be better. Kind of find a mentor who's willing to coach me on, sports media things like play-by-play and on-camera techniques. I want to dedicate a night every other week to listening to just a play-by-play announcer who is actually doing this at a professional level. I also want to take a certified online broadcast media course to kind of help me, and I could either put that on my resume or talk about it moving forward with employers. And then just reach out to undergraduate professors who work in the business right now and network with them to see how can I achieve this goal, because it has been a long-term passion of mine. I wanted to be a broadcaster for a very long time, so I'm setting it forward. Whoa, sorry, jumped a little far there. So my next long-term SMART goal is a personal one. It's to purchase my first home by 2025. I will achieve this by putting 15% of my paycheck into a savings account for the next 4 years until we get to that 2025. And it keeps jumping forward on me, not sure what's happening there, but I want to open a savings account strictly dedicated to purchasing a house. I'm kind of thinking forward to my family. Been with my girlfriend for 5 years now. We're kind of looking forward to, make those payments that we're going to need to based off of our both graduate programs that we're in, and trying to save and budget as best as we can to get this home. So meet with a financial advisor to kind of discuss our spending habits, create a budgeting plan, and then also create a spreadsheet that has those habits that we do right now and how we can fix them. And then reduce spending on those habits like eating out, shopping, and any other sort of things that you do that you shouldn't be doing or spending money on, and you should be saving. And then make all payments towards my credit score to boost my credit, just on credit cards and things like that, so I can get to that goal of having that new house. Okay, so my last goal that I have for long term is a professional one, and it's to obtain a leadership position with my new organization by 2023 through completing my master's program, completing LinkedIn learning courses on leadership, and through professional experience in my entry-level positions. So I'm not, again, exactly sure where I will be right by the time it's 2023, but I want to have some sort of leadership or managerial position by that time. So when I want to use my master's degree that I will hopefully have by the end of 2022 to kind of propel that career forward, I want to learn techniques from professionals in my field and how I can make advancements toward that goal. I want to spend 30 minutes each month sitting down with my boss or someone from upper management to discuss what I need to do to improve my performance. And then I can take leadership courses, like I said, either on LinkedIn or whatever it may be, to kind of develop my interactions with coworkers and management experiences. And then I want to listen to TED Talks designed to improve my performance. And then lastly, apply to just all leadership positions that are open in my organization so that I can find something that fits me. So that is my last long-term goal, and this is my presentation on my SMART goals. Thank you very much.